Seattle. It's good! The Rams win it in overtime.
This unbelievable first season of Ben Johnson comes to an end in the NFC Divisional Playoff.
Hey, you're a dog. I know you know that. Keep doing your thing, bro.
The Rams, they're going to Seattle. The game that will decide who goes to Super Bowl 60.
Man, I can't say enough about what you guys did, snap in, snap out defensively. How about my man Cam Carter?
This NFL Films production has been brought to you by NFL Network. Watch the National Football League 24 hours a day on NFL Network.
No one wants to wait. Wouldn't life be great if you could just take that bucket list trip today? Upsize for your retirement sooner than later. Or start something totally new on your own timeline. Life goals, financial goals. Invest with Fidelity, and reaching them may just take less time than you think.
Think it can't get any better? We think you should have more. More confidence. More space. More style. And who doesn't want more fun? We all deserve more. That's why there's an SUVW for everyone. Taos, Tiguan, Atlas, Crossport, and the all-electric ID4. I see you looking.
This program may contain coarse language and scenes of violence that could be disturbing to some viewers. Discretion is advised.
Chin mouth is bad enough. I gotta look at all these dumb schmucks in this audience tonight. Try to keep your geriatric arm up to my mouth the whole time, okay, pal? I will. Ladies and gentlemen, I do use that term very loosely around these parts. You are looking at a man who wears beautiful watches, a man who wears custom suits, a man who wears diamond rings, Burberry shoes, Burberry scarves. I ride in helicopters, private jets, and limousines, and I've got the baddest girl you've ever seen. And do you know why, folks? It's because I'm the best wrestler on God's green earth. And if you don't believe me, ladies and gentlemen, here is the proof. The prize that every wrestler in this sport wishes they can obtain. Pretty Platinum, the Triple B, the AEW World Championship. Real gold, real diamonds, real platinum. This belt costs more than all you miserable losers could ever possibly dream of having in your bank accounts. So if you ever see some schmuck on your TV screen in my sport claim that they're the best of the best and their name MJF, grab the remote and change the channel, because the only thing coming out of their mouth is the same thing coming out of their ass. I am the world's champion. I hold the grandest prize of all. I am professional wrestling, baby. And last week, Bandito was the first of many in a long line of losers to find out the hard way that 2026 is the year of the devil and ain't nobody on my level. Well, that's a big level right there. Big one. Brody King, one half of the former AEW World Tag Team Champions with Bandito, and one of the men that have been circling MJF for that AEW World Championship like some great white sharks. Well, yeah, a very big great white shark just came out here. This is a bad man, Mr. King. Bust anyone up. What's like leaving him hanging? You hate to see it. Max, I'm gonna be honest with you, man. After what you did to Bandito last week, the only thing that I can think of is all the ways that I want to hurt you. There is nothing that would bring me more joy than putting my fist through your chest and ripping out your spine. But I'm not going to do that. Because we all know you're just a bitch. And if I put my hands on you, I'm not going to get what I want. And what I want is a match. So I can choke the life out of you, drop you on your head, and take your world title right here, right now, tonight. Ooh. Massive challenge thrown out by Brody King to get off our broadcast. I'm going to stand over here if that's cool. Interesting proposition, Brody. I really, first of all, in order for me to think this over, if I could just have complete silence from you morons for just a minute. I really appreciate it. Brody, upon reflection, I thought about it long and hard. I'm going to have to say no. And let me make something very clear here. It's not because I'm afraid of you. That's ridiculous. No. No. I get it. You come out here, you bark. These morons, they all bark back, you know? And you know what? The barking makes sense because when I think about you, Brody King, a phrase comes to mind. All bark, no bite. You come out here and you challenge the world champion to a title match? On what grounds, my big burly friend? Huh? Who have you beaten wrestler on God's green earth. You need to beat elite level talent. And until that happens, this match is not going to take place. And I just want to make one more thing clear. If you ever interrupt the champ ever again, we're going to have a problem. But I got a lot of stuff on my plate tonight, everybody. I got a lot of real competition around the block, so I'm just going to head out. It's been real. It's been real. Shut the hell up! I'm out of here. Not often you see him speak unfortunately. Listen, it's got a popular thing, but I think MJ makes some great points. Why should he defend his title against this monstrous beast? And it's true that... Hit my music! Hit my music! Deliver his parts! Grace here. He picked up some impressive wins recently, but there is more than one shark circling MJF who picked up more impressive victories. I'm thinking of Hangman Adam Page last week. We've got Samoa Joe coming up in action tonight along with Kenny Omega. World Stripper, all of that part of an absolutely loaded AEW Dynamite Country Live on TBS and HBO Max. But speaking of Samoa Joe, last week it was truly maximum carnage for Samoa Joe and the Ops. Let's take a look at what transpired all last week. Hangman Adam Page, I put out a bounty, and the bounty's been posted. I got the opportunity to make it personal. Bam! They have been so effective working together. We get back on the top of the mountain, and we make this who's house. Whether it be friend, or whether it be foe, I'm going for that belt. Looks like there are 3 of us who want that championship. I told Samoa Joe, I am going to take everything from you. Hangman, jet speed against the Ops. I still think that on the losing title, we have new AEW World Trio Champions.
Gentlemen, what a week you have had. Hangman, you told Samoa Joe that you were going to take everything from him. Now the 3 of you are new trios champions. Steve, in your moments, it can be you versus Samoa Joe one-on-one. And later tonight, Kevin Knight, you versus Swerve Strickland. You guys are wasting no time tonight.
Look, and tonight is a night for celebration. I think if we're the trios champions tonight, we should decide on the trios team. Hey, you know what? I've been thinking a lot about that. I came up with Jet Set Rodeo. How do you feel about that? Horse cop. I've tried it. It's not gonna work. You guys have 2 big matches tonight, both against former champions. And this Saturday on Collision, I have a singles match against Katsuyori Shibata. Yes, a match. I just made it. Yeah.
We're about Samoa Joe in a few minutes, but Kevin, tonight I know you have a huge challenge ahead of you, so I fully expect you to focus on that completely, and I will go out there and do what I do best.
Will do. You know, I know I don't have to tell you that you've been around the world 1,000 times, but you've never faced Samoa Joe in singles competition. He is tough, he is sturdy, he is robust, he hits hard, but you were fast, you were flexible, and if you can outlast him tonight, you beat Samoa Joe.
I got you. Go time.
Yes, sir. Hey, man, I know you had some winners to a square. How do you think I should go about this?
It'll be a hell of a main event. Good luck.
Well, another big week for the AEW World Trios Champions. And one of the things I saw maybe about on social media, Tony Schiavone, Air Force One. I like the sound of that. I like the sound of that one too. Great call.
Opening contest is set for 1 fall. From Huntington Beach, California, weighing 310 pounds.
Let me just say this right now. Jet Speed and Hangman winning those trios titles fluke. That was a fluke. They got lucky. They better hang on to them. They got lucky. You think they wrestled that match 100 times, 99 times, the Ops win. You're damn right. You're damn right. That's a great way to put it.
Well, sometimes flukes happen, Taz. I mean, take a look at the National Football League playoffs, right?
Yeah, well, you and I working together. That's a fluke. And Hangman talked about the flexibility, right, that Bailey has. Well, he's about to stretch the bet in half.
To back up what Excalibur said, I really think this trio of Jet Speed and Hangman Adam Page could hold on to these trios belts for a long, long time. You don't have to be a bad, bad man to be a champion, Taz. You know that.
I understand what you're saying. And Joe's smart here. He's not going to let anything. Bailey, people behind him here in Orlando, Speedball's love. That's great. Joe's going to wrestle his way.
Samoa Joe takes a moment on the outside of the ring. We've been seeing how the latest loss for Samoa Joe and the Ops will weigh on this two-time former AEW World Champion. Samoa Joe, I say two-time former, Tony, because he is intent on winning that World Championship back from MJF. But in order to do so, Samoa Joe, he's got a lot of other notables that are circling the champion. We've just heard from Brody King. Of course, we've got former champion Swerve Strickland, former champion Hangman Adam Page, and former champion Kenny Omega, all with design on MJF in the title.
Be in action, of course, as you heard from Hangman. He is got Chivada on Saturday, and we're going to see Kenny Omega. And Swerve Strickland in singles action tonight.
Forget about Speedball. Right now, he looks like a speed bag. Joe's just working on him.
Serious headbutts from Samoa Joe driving Speedball Mike Bailey.
It's a boxing reference for those that don't follow.
Bailey, series of elbow strikes, and Joe once again, the headbutt right down the middle. Hammer throw, attempted reverse by Bailey into the left. Bailey coming in.
Quick feet. He's got awesome flexibility, awesome kicking power and flexibility. And he just nailed Joe twice there, Excalibur.
Taekwondo black belt. Speedball Mike Bailey, but Samoa Joe, an extremely formidable chin. Bailey trying to chop Joe down. Leg kicks and changes levels. Round kick to the chest. Now Bailey drop kicking. Samoa Joe's set reeling to the outside.
A very impressive flow right there.
Baseball flag intercepted by. Tremendous timing and anticipation by Samoa Joe. Vegas Speedball. Listen to this.
Just listen. Let's lay it out and hear it.
Bailey's enjoying this retribution. I don't think there's any question about that. And, oh my God, he's got a chair. Speedball tried to go at Joe blow for blow, even with those great kicks. It's probably not a good idea. Look at this!
Oh, look at that! Speedball Mike Bailey taking Joe off his feet. Again, relying on that Taekwondo background, Taz.
If Speedball didn't use his speed and quickness advantage, he's starting to. Just be careful trying to outstrike Joe.
From Speedball landed on the top of the head and shoulder to Samoa Joe. And like you said, Taz, like Hangman said, the speed, the kicking. Joe partner the Ops. Went down to ringside. And Joe waiting. Catches Speedball with the back up. be able.
Samoa Joe is a wrestling genius. He knew what to do.
Speedball Mike Bailey fight his way back into this one. We will find out as the action continues live on Dynamite.
What do you say, Bailey?
Today, Bell Let's Talk is giving you a different kind of commercial break. A deep breathing exercise. Inhale. Hold. Exhale. And hold.
It started with a few strands, then a few more, until it was everywhere, except where it belonged. Stop the shedding with Pantene Abundant and Strong System, powered by Pro Vitamins and niacinamide to strengthen scalp's hold at the root and reduce hair fall by 85%. For fuller, denser hair at a fraction of the cost. Stop the shedding with Pantene.
Your money has a job to do, and that's to give you the life you've always imagined. A boring life? No. That was never in the cards. Your money today should set you up for the milestones of tomorrow. Grow old, not boring.
The new double cheesy melt at McDonald's. 2 juicy 100% Canadian beef patties, layers of cheesy goodness, topped with pickles and 2 kinds of onions. Try it today only at McDonald's.
When you've been in Canada for over 230 years, you get around. In plastic cups, fancy cups, teacups, these little cups, or no cup at all. From glassware to footwear, to everywhere in between. Because it doesn't matter what it's in, it matters where it's from. Molson, everyone in.
Did you just make the living room your obstacle course? Yeah, you did. It's everyday athletes like you who inspired Subway's new Fresh Fit menu, featuring rotisserie-style chicken with 30 grams of protein and under 500 calories. Subway. Eat fresh. Feel good.
Life is watching those small moments turn into big plays. Protect what matters most. Get a game plan for your life with Sun Life.
This program may contain coarse language and scenes of violence that could be disturbing to some viewers. Discretion is advised.
Samoa Joe eyeing MJF in the AEW World Championship, but he has to get through Speedball Mike Bailey if he wants to take a step in that direction. And right now, Taz, it has been all Samoa Joe for the last few moments.
Absolutely, totally in the driver's seat. And I gotta give Bailey credit. He's got heart, man, for sure. Yeah, not only is he a trios champ, but if he can defeat Kyle Fletcher like he did in the tournament, then he can win this match, no doubt about it.
As people make Bailey made a great accounting of himself in the 2025 Continental Classic, actually the Ravens and Tony, and now making a good accounting of himself against the two-time former AEW World Champion in Samoa.
Yes, sir. Speedball. That was impressive. That was really well done by Speedball. Joe's got to try to recover quickly. Yeah, Speedball needs to get up. Here it is again, Taz. Yeah, with the great explosion through the core of his body with the extension on the legs. That's a proper, perfect dropkick, I should say.
We got to look at that. Yasuo Shibata also at ringside, members of the Ops in the corner of Samoa Joe for this one. Round kicks Joe off his feet. Speedball. Press Joe lured him in. Sends him going home for Samoa Joe. And Speedball. Lunging kick. Now heading to that top rope. Speedball Mike Bailey.
Get out of the way, Joe. Roll in, roll out, roll somewhere.
Bailey finds his balance. Oh, my God. Half a heartbeat away
from a massive upset.
That's what I'm talking about. If you can get the big wins in the Continental Classic like Speedball did, you can defeat Samoa Joe. Just keep the big man down off his feet.
As we make our way to Revolution, things are heating up here in AEW. Next Wednesday night, we'll be in Austin, Texas, the HEB Center. Visit AEWTX.com. Scan the QR code at the bottom of your screen. Then Saturday, January 31st, we return to the Esports Stadium in Arlington for Collision. That following Wednesday, February 4th, Las Vegas, Nevada. Dynamite Collision in Las Vegas. Speedball escapes back to the road. Now, California, February 11th, AEWTIX.com. Right now, Speedball Mike Bailey has Joe on the apron. And Speedball, you got mine and watch out. Joe! Crash and burn. Wait a second, Shibata. A series of suplexes by Katsuyori Shibata. Now the knee breaker. And Shibata just continues to assault Speedball on the outside. The ref never saw a second of it.
That's because Joe was holding on to the referee when the referee was checking in.
Remember this Saturday at Collision, TNT, HBO Max, 8/7 Central, Adam Page, one-on-one with Katsuyori Shibata.
That Shibata really is a pure wrestling genius, no doubt. I gotta agree. He is something else. So look at Joe mocking about what's going on.
Taz, I have to bring it up once again, though. If the Ops get caught red-handed attacking Speedball Mike Bailey by the referee, it could result in a disqualification for Samoa Joe. It could end his hopes of having the AEW World Championship, reclaiming the AEW World Championship from MJF.
Stuff that could happen. We gotta realize the two members of the Ops right there in Hook and Joe, they are far from. I don't know if I've ever seen a move like that.
But Joe's got a plethora of moves. You only see some, but that knee has got to be destroyed.
Absolutely.
Oh, knee breaker, and now the knee bar cinched in, maybe even closer to a heel hook. Either way,
Yeah, only has the heel, but he gets to get a heel hook. You're right.
And regardless, if we're going to try to see Speedball fly again, I'm not so sure it's going to be in this match.
And the power guys of Samoa Joe's quads and his calves and his hamstrings. Just imagine pain that Bailey's in.
And Speedball Mike Bailey able to maneuver to the bottom rope to force the break, but the damage may have been intensified in that brief moment.
Joe's right hand to the jaw. Sure, have a little conversation with him and jacked his jaw.
Bailey laboring to his feet. Joe immediately chops him down.
Yeah, we talk so much about the kicks by Speedball. How about the kicks by Joe? Like that.
Yeah, big power with those kicks. Those round kicks are brutal.
And Mike Bailey just said something to the referee. I'm sure if
you gotta wonder if he can continue here because of what happened to his knees. Actually.
So it started with him landing on the apron when he crashed and burned his elbow. Nicely to the great counter by Samoa Joe. Bailey got the kick. Joe crashed him into that one. So athletic and quick is Joe at his size. Always has been amazing.
And Mike
Bailey's
Bailey
gonna give up right there. Was on the verge of tapping out, but he's trying to make this desperate crawl once again to the ropes to force the break.
That is guts. That is effort. Just to stay in this match, all the punishment he's taken for that man, Samoa Joe.
And the other two men at ringside,
exactly.
Shibata and Hook as well. Speedball behind the 8-ball, as it were, tonight in Samoa Joe. And Joe really relishing.
I mean, that's what Joe's doing, and he's totally just round kick to the hamstring, flip his whole body.
Yeah, he knows that he's basically destroyed the offense here of Speedball. That's what he's done. He's taken it out.
Yeah, the damage to the leg not only neutralizes the high flying Tony, but it kicks the Speedball as well.
Absolutely.
Speedball also moving. Come on, that's not gonna work. I guess I was wrong. Wow! Speedball, the round kick. And now Bailey fighting through the pain. Shooting star. Knee drop from Speedball. That move should be outlawed and banned. It's extremely dangerous.
It was extremely effective for Bailey. The round kick, the side of the head. Joe could be out here. 1, 2, no.
So fast. Speedball
ain't going to be that easy.
Yeah, and I think Speedball knows that, but why not try to get the 3 count after that kick got him down? Speedball, look at this. Just as Hook looks on, just trying to will himself up on his feet.
A concern on the faces of both Hook and Katsuyori Shibata. Watching Samoa Joe go from a commanding lead over Speedball Mike Bailey from now to now fighting from behind. Speedball Mike Bailey again. Trying to look for the pain. Comes in. Time adventure has Joe down on his knees, and Speedball is looking for the ultimate weapon, but Hook up to the apron. And, oh no. Speedball. Back elbow. Takes Hook up the apron. And inverted bridge almost got him. Oh, damn. Kick to the jaw. Speedball. This momentum. Going as fast as he can and stop this momentum. Distracting the referee once again. Uh-oh. Didn't see the interference by Katsuyori Shibata. Muscle stud Joe. Buster, center of the ring. And a win for Samoa Joe. By the Ox, and of course Samoa Joe with the victory. Samoa Joe, commanding performance here tonight over Speedball Mike Bailey, but assisted in large part by Katsuyori Shibata. And we see our AEW World Champion MJF looking on, taking the action.
Well, Speedball, Hangman, and Kevin Knight with a very deserving win on Saturday. But Samoa Joe just had the numbers too much for Speedball here. And a very important win for Samoa Joe if he wants to become world champion once again. No doubt.
Don't worry, Joe will be world champion again. It's going to happen. Samoa Joe, dominant performance to kick off the action tonight on Dynamite. But still so much more to come, including our main event live from Orlando. Swerve Strickland, the Jet, Kevin Knight, one-on-one later on tonight. Plus tag team action, the AEW Women's Division, the Timeless Love Bombs, Tony Storm, Mika Shirakawa taking on Megan Bayne and Bobby Ford. AEW World Tag Team Champions FTR in action tonight against the latest additions to the AEW roster, Alex Price and Jordan Oliver, a pair stand outside the independent scene. Plus a battle of the Canadians right here in Florida. Would you do it? Josh Alexander, Kenny Omega, one-on-one. But coming up next, this will be intense, this will be charged. A street fight between the Don Callis family, Jon Moxley, and the Death Riders. Next, live on Dynamite.
I could call myself
a champion. House Targaryen might take me in.
So, Sir Duncan the Tall, how good a night are you?
Today, Bell Let's Talk is giving you a different kind of commercial break. A moment to feel joy. Think of someone you love. Imagine their voice, their smile, their energy. Why not take the time today to tell that person how important they are to you?
You okay?
Oh, good. We've got Crash Assist with Bel Air Direct.
Hey, we have Crash Assist too.
Hey, they also have Crash Assist.
Hey, you get the crash alert.
Instantly, in real-time guidance.
Us too.
Do we have Crash Assist?
No, we don't have Bel Air Direct.
They've already sent a tow.
I think we just found our ski squad.
Can we go skiing too?
Who knows? I'm still on hold.
Getting help should be simple. Getting more from your insurance with free Crash Assist actually is simple. Bel Air Direct. Insurance simplified.
Getting the McDonald's you love for just $5 plus tax every day? That's not just value. That's McValue. Get $5 McValue meals every day.
Champions aren't made on the court. They're made in the moments before the game. My mornings start with focus, determination, and Folgers. From the grind to the court, I'm ready for every shot. Bold moves, bold coffee.
This program may contain coarse language and scenes of violence that could be disturbing to some viewers. Discretion is advised.
Let you know.
Today, Let's Talk is giving you a different kind of commercial break, so you can take a moment.
Next. Death Riders confidently striding towards the ring. You're joined at the commentary position by John Callis, who is just, I would say, doing 360s around the arena. There's 360s in place, looking around the arena, trying to find out where the Death Riders are coming from.
Well, I mean, that's just smart business. I mean, John Moxley is a dangerous lunatic. There's no question about that. He's a sociopath. I know because I know one when I see one. He has no emotion, and he doesn't care about who he hurts. Look at him. He's a lunatic. Without wrestling, this guy's running behind a fence. Let's face it.
I'm not disparaging your family, but I think you guys have been off a little bit more than you could chew this time.
Oh, is that what you think? That's what I'm based on all the times you've been in a wrestling ring, all the fights you've been in?
Go back to that.
Give it a break.
Go back to that late if you want, but you know as well as I do, you guys are in trouble here.
I disagree with you, Shivani, completely.
Here we go. Lance Archer and John Moxley. They've been in street fights before, and they are going at it. Down the ramp, Hechicero. Pairing off with Wheeler Yuta, Rocky Romero, Daniel Garcia battling. And the bell has rung. This street fight is underway. And this could be a start of a very big week for the family. Of course, this street fight now against the Death Riders. Josh Alexander taking on Kenny Omega later on tonight. And then the family in action this Saturday on Collision as well. The entire family is away getting ready to descend on Orlando for Collision this Saturday. But hey, we got the numbers here to take care of the Death Riders, in my opinion.
I love your confidence, Don. I respect it. Your family's been doing great business for sure.
Thank you, Tom. It's such a pleasure to have you back. Have someone out here who's actually been in a wrestling ring other than me.
I'm a multi-time world champion.
I know.
I digress.
Well, Excalibur's been in a really lane break. Oh, look at that.
Stopping the knee.
Setting up the ring doesn't count.
About Hechicero. Daniel Garcia punishing. Lance Archer and John Moxley brawling through the and Garcia. I mean, he may have just completely neutralized Hechicero on the outside. This could be 3-on-2 for the duration, Tony.
I think we can definitely say that since joining the Death Riders, the offense and the attitude of one Daniel Garcia is ramped up. Look at this. What a travesty of the injured Hechicero, one of the great technical wrestlers in the world. Well, that's what a street fight's all about. You're not going to see much technical wrestling now, but you know that being in the ring all the years that you were in.
Well, he was tapping out, okay, on that ankle lock.
Well, John Moxley just winged a chair into the face of Lance Archer.
I don't think the referee saw the tap out, obviously. How about Rocky Romero? He's a stud. He's a legend. He sure is. Ring of Honor champ, IWGP Junior Heavyweight Tag Team champ. Going all over the world.
That's Cero and Rocky Romero on the ramp. Lance Archer left to his own devices, just eating the repeated shots from John Moxley.
Moxley, to me, is one of the most terrifying people in this industry. But boy, you got to give him credit. He's been on a run lately, and he has gotten himself into incredible physical condition.
And then, just so you know, when you saw Hechicero tapping out on the ramp, the finish has to happen. The finish of the match in the ring.
Okay.
That's not false count anywhere. Pinfall or submission inside the ring. And Lance Archer now with Moxley and Garcia in his grips. The drop kick by Wheeler Yuta. And now Archer set to the outside.
A really good teamwork there. A lot of Death Riders on the big murder hawk.
As Wheeler Yuta and Tope knocking Lance Archer back, and the Death Riders with Archer on the outside. Hechicero, he was trying to enter. For the timekeeper's table by the Murdoch monster Lance Archer.
Table disintegrated. That was the force with which he threw it. That's amazing. Broken 3 pieces and built a frame.
And John Moxley from behind grabbing Archer as this wild street fight continues here tonight on Dynamite. Death Riders, the Dawn.
Today, Bell Let's Talk is giving you a different
kind of commercial break, so you can take a moment to release the tension in your neck and shoulders. Take a deep breath. Roll your shoulders back. Breathe out. Tilt your head to one side, then the other. Let your body relax.
Getting the McDonald's you love for just $5 plus tax every day? That's not just value. That's McValue. Get $5 McValue meals every day.
This April, Canada will live an elite experience when AEW returns. On Wednesday, April 1st, Dynamite and Collision are live from Canada Life Center in Winnipeg. Then on Wednesday, April 8th, Edmonton is where the best wrestle as Dynamite comes to Rogers Place. And for the first time ever, Vancouver hosts an AEW pay-per-view event. AEW Dynasty, live Sunday, April 12th. AEW comes to Canada this April. Tickets to all events available now at AEWTIX.com.
Get an office job, they said. Have a kid, they said. Stick to the plan. Find a place to settle down, they said. And never try to stand out. But what do they know? The Hyundai Tucson Hybrid, built for your life.
Wouldn't life be great if you didn't have to wait for that bucket list trip? Invest with Fidelity, and reaching your goals may just take less time than you think.
Want
Want to get the most out of CBC News? Use the app or cbcnews.ca for live breaking news on the stories that matter to you. Whether it's local, national, or around the world, turn to CBC News.
This is Bombas. They took socks and said, what if they could be way more comfortable? For feeling fast and cozy and dressed up. Oh, and did we say cozy? What if comfort could be for everyone? Socks are one of the most requested items in homeless shelters. So at Bombas, one purchased equals one donated. All across Canada, Bombas, making the world a more comfortable place. Get 20% off your first order at bombas.ca.
This program may contain coarse language and scenes of violence that will be disturbing to some viewers. Discretion is advised.
Start on Rocky, continuing to punish John Moxley inside the ring.
Anything goes tonight live on Dynamite. Street fight between the Death Riders and the Death family. And the family in the driver's seat right now. They have had John Moxley at their mercy for the last few moments with Danny Garcia. Back
into the fray. Yeah, but he got ankle picked by Hechicero there. Well, let's not forget that the numbers are against Death Rider stars. Wheeler Yuta is still out from being put through the timekeeper's table over here to our left. So what, they should be able to bring another guy out? I mean, ridiculous. Just calling them down the numbers here. He getting alive by Lance Archer. That's it. Take him to the hospital. It's over.
See Wheeler Yuta.
Shave that ugly beard while you're at it. And get a haircut. Sarah with the drop kicks into that deformed trash can over the head of Danny Garcia. Garcia is a great young wrestler, but he's also a scumbag. He makes me sick. Disingenuous punk. Very disingenuous. Entitled.
Is it because he chose the Death Riders over the Downcast family?
I think that's true. Are you trying to say there's an offer on the table? Be careful.
I don't know. It's open enrollment for the Death Riders.
Look at Moxley get back up. Just get right back.
And Moxley, the WWE Continental Champion, trying to fight off the family. 3-1.
Moxley has got fortitude. He's a fighter for sure. But the Don Callis family just all over him. Yeah, basically it's 3-on-1 right now.
We talked about what a week it's going to be for the Don Callis family. Not only Josh Alexander will make a on tonight, Andrade El Idolo and Magnus from CMLL will meet one this Saturday. Just 8 attack into the face. Konosuke Takeshita, Kyle Fletcher taking on Billy and Austin Gunn, undefeated as a tag team. They'll battle it out. Tag team action this Saturday. And the number one contenders for the AEW World Tag Team Championship, Mark Davis, Doyle, in action this Saturday. What about collision? Now it's a collision. Lance Archer just trucked John Moxley. Moxley's a big man, but when you deal with Lance Archer, Moxley's every bit of 6'3". He is deceptively big. He's a big guy. I agree with that. And Earnhardt is just a giant. He is. Now after using the timekeeper's table against the spine of Wheeler Yuta, now bringing another table into play, Lance Archer.
Excalibur, after we finish the Death Riders, we got a big week. The guys are getting ready. They're getting ready for tonight. They're getting ready for Collision this Saturday in Orlando. What is she doing in here? She will not back down to anyone.
It's a street fight.
What's he supposed to do here? Come on now. This is he's insane. Yeah, go ahead, try chopping him, Marina. That's great stuff. Took an arm bar, try this. Great counter by Marina Shafir. And escaping the grip of Lance Archer, now picking the ankle of Archer. Meanwhile, Moxley on his feet, on the move, and how about Marina Shafir? Someone wake up Remsburg. There's a match happening here. It's a street fight. Don, it is all legal. It is John Moxley. So now Wheeler Yuta through a table. Take a look. John Moxley going through a table. His head, back of his head.
And a pensive look we saw there on the face of Daniel Garcia. How is Garcia thinking here?
Someone tell Garcia this isn't a fantasy camp where you get to try to choke slam a giant. Come on.
Garcia stealing himself. Oh, the psycho knee from Wheeler Yuta. Garcia now in from behind. Heel trip takes Archer off his feet. Great teamwork on the Death Riders.
And a great comeback right now, Don. It looks like it's evened up here in the ring finally.
And Giselle Rocky Romero into the fray for the Don Callis family. Doing submission holds. If either Garcia or Yuta tap out here, if they quit here, this is it for the Death Riders.
Yeah, tough submissions by both athletes here on Garcia and Yuta. I'm super pumped about this Saturday. Andrade's going to be in action. Everyone wants to see that. And Davis and Doyle taking over the tag team division.
Death Riders turning things around on the Don Callis family here. Garcia, he went back to that ankle lock that he had on Giselle early in the match on the ramp, but a great counter wrestling by both of them. Don, as you mentioned, top contenders for the AWA Tag Team Championship. Davis and Doyle will get their match with FTR 1 week from tonight on Dynamite as Yuta goes to the outside. Moxley and both Rocky and Cesaro. DDTs.
This Wednesday in Austin, huge title match in Austin, including Briscoe and El Cone for the TNT Championship. Watch out!
John Moxley. Not only is Bob Wire on that board, there is broken glass as well. Things are looking bad for the Don Callis family.
Why are we allowing Moxley to bring broken glass and barbed wire into a wrestling match? That's what I like to know. It's a street fight, you egghead. Don't you understand that?
Rocky Romero escapes. And now Romero, nice guillotine right there with the legs in. Guillotine cinched in. Moxley.
Stop this now.
Brother. Oh, no. Nice escape by Rocky Romero, driving the knee into the... Moxley now wants Archer. Broken glass, thumb tag, and barbed wire. Two. Garcia and Yuta intervene in time.
And now Moxley's got to feel himself off all of that.
And we nearly saw Lance Archer pin the AEW Continental Champion. Looks like a attack by a bat.
Yeah, it's like a horror movie. You're right. He brought it on himself, did he not? Of course. Anyone in this street fight brought on themselves if something like that happened to him.
Nice.
Now Rocky's going to wait a second.
Archer has Yuta at the top of the ring. And it looks like he's going to try to choke slam him. Which one is that? It's Pat on crutches because of the damage done by Darby Allin. And now Pat battering Archer with a crutch.
What is Pat doing out here is my question. This has got look at Pat just hobble around.
Lance Archer. And there's a now leadership. Cesaro. And Yuta pulls out the Busaiku name. I guess it takes a village. Oh, wait a second. Moxley from behind. He's got Rocky Romero. The bulldog is cinched in. Rocky Romero is fading.
Oh, he's got that in tight. His hips are positioned perfectly.
Oh, wow. Good counter. Romero counters. Garcia. And now Garcia steps over. Dragon Tamer is in. Rocky Romero.
Rocky's got a hook and ankle here.
Romero's going to be out. Garcia bridges back, and that is it as John Moxley. Wheeler Yuta and Daniel Garcia.
very scary around here, guys. Hey. You just tell your boy he knows where to find me.
John Moxley, a man of few words, but the message sent to Don Callis. What a fuck that was, gentlemen. Oh, shut up. Well, that was unprofessional. Don's a guest here. I mean, really. I know he was a guest here, but still, what a match that was. The Death Riders impressive in victory tonight. And still to come, Kenny Omega, Josh Alexander, one-on-one later on tonight. Plus, Dynamite main event, Swerve Strickland, the Jack Kevin Knight, a match with major implications in the AEW World Championship title picture. Plus, Timeless Tony Storm, Mina Shirakawa take on Megan Payne and Penelope Ford. But coming up next,
Today, Bell Let's Talk is giving you a different kind of commercial break, so you can take a moment to slow down and reconnect with yourself.
Just cuts off, I don't even know what's coming up next. So I don't know, I think I need to upgrade my computer or something. I can't have the headset, the second sound going, and Prime Video going without it glitching out. Even like my headset, if I plug that in, it just freezes the whole thing. I don't know, I think it's the Prime Video.
So good. It's a luxury. Only at Taco Bell.
Sounds like Ojo time. Feel the fun with all the latest slots and live casino games with huge progressive jackpots and all wins paid in cash. Groovy.
This January, it's Pasta Tuesday every day at Boston Pizza. Our pastas start at just $11.99 all month long. Create your own or go gourmet for a little extra. Plus, the deal continues every Tuesday all year. Hungry for saucy savings? Hungry for BP.
911 Nashville, all new. Thursday at 9:10 Mountain on CTV.
This program may contain coarse language and scenes of violence that can be disturbing to some viewers. Discretion is advised.
Chris Statlander, was ist los, Junge? You give out title shots to everybody. Mercedes Moné, Tony Storm, Jamie Hayter, all no problem, easy cheesy. But when I pin you, you get all angry and ask me what I want to do about it. Well, I want to give you 1 week to enjoy your life. 1 week to prepare your friends and family. 1 week to pretend that I'm intimidated by by your alien-ass routine. And then, next Wednesday, in Austin, I want my title shot. Is that okay? Big stat daddy?
But the triangle has room for more. Willow, you're now the TBS champion. If I recall, we never had our rematch. Me and you, Saturday on Collision, I want it. I bring every ounce of hope you have left. This is the year of sin.
Like the taste of toxic? Well, drown in it.
A big challenge is being thrown out by the Triangle of Madness tonight. Not only Collision this coming Saturday, but Dynamite next Wednesday night, a potential AEW Women's World Championship match. We'll have to confirm that as this program continues.
It's the tag team bout for one fall. The person ready to fall in at 389 pounds. Alex, Price, and Jordan Oliver.
These two men making their AEW debuts here tonight. Tony Schiavone, standouts on the independent scene, impressive performances in Ring of Honor as well.
You picked the wrong night to try and impress the world. Davis Doyle, I hope you're watching somewhere before your big match next week on Dynamite for the World Tag Team Championships. Oh, one thing, everyone, please visit helpbigstoke.com. I'm going to say it slowly. Helpbigstoke.com, and please donate a little something for my injuries. And lastly, stand up, give it up for the 3-time AEW World Tag Team Champions, FTR.
First of all, do not donate to that lame website. Okay? It's not lame, but it's a fraud. It's lame, it's fraud. Yes, it's a fraud. Look at the shoes he's got on. Look, it's Stokely, but he's not a carny, Stokely. He wouldn't do that. He's a big carny. That thing is a fraud. I beg your pardon. Your website is a fraud, and everybody here at this table knows it. Thank you. No, not me. I look at the website. I love it. I think it's great. Thank you, Taz. I love you. Welcome back.
I love you too, man. Well, FTR, Dax, and Cash in action tonight, but it was 1 week ago that Mark Davis, Jake Doyle, the Don Callis family won the four-way match to become the top contenders for the AEW World Tag Team Championship. And that match takes place next Wednesday night. Davis and Doyle. Just, I mean, an impressive force of a tag team. Stokely, I mean, you guys don't seem too worried about Davis and Doyle, or perhaps that's just a strong poker face.
I mean, we have a strategy. We've talked about it. I mean, I'm not going to talk about it here. I mean, do you really think FTR is worried? They're FTR.
Well, a lot of times when you're not worried, that's when you're going to fail. You do know that, don't you? You're so arrogant that you think that nothing can take you down.
Failure is not in my vocabulary, Tony Schiavone.
Oh, I'm glad to hear that.
Starting things out is Cash Wheeler debuting. Jordan Oliver, the opposition side headlock taken by Cash Wheeler.
I've known Jordan Oliver for a long, long time, ever since he was 19. He started 17 in this business. It's great to see he and Price here in AEW, I can tell you that.
Shoulder tackle. Cash Wheeler taking Oliver off his feet. You're dealing with FTR, I mean, you're going to have your hands full. I mean, arguably the greatest tag team of all time here, FTR.
It has.
Oh, it's a cradle. 1, 2.
How about that?
Cash Wheeler goes to the midsection, quick response to the roll-up.
Oliver's definitely impressive, but not as impressive as that big chop by Big Cash. And that's the thing, we came in with a strategy against these guys. I mean, these guys are tearing up the independents right now. I mean, they are current tag champions in their own regard. So we knew that we had to come in here and we have to show these guys that we are not a joke.
Dax swinging on the net. Oliver connects. What a series of drop kicks.
Both Oliver and Price, big high flyers, you know, who crazy. You're about to see it right here.
In our first look at Price, not in the ring for long. Tope's suicided there by the opposition. And FTR, I think, taken a bit off guard by this young duo.
Young duo that was ranked climbed to the top 20 in tag teams.
What do you mean off guard? They're taking a
over the top. 2 for 1 in his Dynamite debut. And what an upset this would be as Cash Wheeler on the receiving end now rolls up. Come on. Jordan Oliver 2. No, the kick out.
Nice counter on that crossbody by Cash.
Nice wing. He comes up the top of the foot stomp. Leg it hook. There's man.
Yeah, when you're in a ring with guys like Oliver Price, you gotta ground them. I know FTR knows that, and I feel like they're gonna try to get to that point because you have to.
This is a great Dynamite debut for this young duo of Oliver and Price.
Okay, no doubt, but they're doing okay.
They're doing great.
They're doing okay, but this is FTR.
In with a short arm lariat by Cash Wheeler. Me saying that the other team is doing great does not disparage the World Tag Team Champions, Stokely.
But they're words. They're doing okay. They're doing decent. I don't like the word great, okay?
It's an overstatement. You're right, Stoke.
Love you, Taz.
That's what's been happening since I have not been at this desk. There's no more overstatements when I'm here.
Of course, just complete incompetence all around.
That might have been the greatest shot I've ever seen. Look at these chops. Wow.
Dax is taking out all the frustrations that he has had on Alec Price, and I love it.
What frustrations does he have? He's the World Tag Team Champ.
We got Davis and Dole telling everybody that they're going to beat us next week. Wouldn't that piss you off, Tony?
Well, I think it just shows that
you never get in a fight before.
No, that was a tag, so Oliver's legal right now, folks. Look at this. Look at these kids go. Holy smokes. And the fans are looking every bit of it. This is against the World Tag Team Champions, guys. And a 2 count. Thrown there by Oliver. Sunset flip. 2. Dax Harwood able to kick out.
Great job by Paul Turner.
Oliver, just against the arm. Dax. He goes to work.
What a lariat.
He's something else, man. And sometimes you got to just punch a guy in the face. And that's what Dax did. Oh, short arm lariat. And this could be the beginning of the end for these impressive newcomers. Oh, don't do that, Oliver. Don't do that. Oliver's not fighting any, but man, no one hits like Dax Harwood. No one.
I mean, I have to give it to them like they're trying their best. Because think about it. If they were to win tonight, again, it's not happening, but if they were to win tonight, think about the bragging rights.
Oh, it'd be a massive upset. His chest, Oliver's chest is getting blown out by Dax's chops. And now FTR looking for
what is Alec?
Glory, but instead working around from the close.
Paul Turner, one of the best referees in the business right now.
That was close. That almost brought you out of your phony wheelchair there, Stoke. And not only would a victory for Oliver and Price be a massive upset, but you have to imagine effectively it'd be like winning an eliminator match. They would have pinned the champions. Absolutely. You know, Dax digging those teeth into the head of Oliver. I'm not sure Alec Price realized what was happening to his tag team. Oliver just got sent over the top to the floor. Little slip, nice recovery by Price. Finds his foot. Here we go. Wow, that's got to be it. 1, 2, 3. They were in a fight, FTR was. There's still a chance, you're right. That would be an awesome showing, though, Excalibur, for Oliver and Alec Price, for sure. Not how they wanted the debut to go for Oliver and Price, but they sure made the most of it. They hung in there. From bell to bell, with the idiots of the tag team champions, this gets out of collision. The more contenders, Davis and Doyle, will be in action this Saturday night, 8/7 Central on TNT and HBO Max. And then 1 week from tonight, FTR will face Davis and Doyle with the AEW World Tag Team Championship on the line. That is going to be a slugfest. Also next Wednesday night from Austin, Texas, El Clone of the Don Callis family will challenge Mark Briscoe for the TNT Championship. Clone wants to bring the title back to the family, but right now, standing by the AEW World Tag Team Champions, the TBS Champion, and the AEW Women's World Tag Team Champions, World Champion.
I don't think you realize who I am, because underneath this, it's a lot less cosmic and a lot more killer. My body body is built for performance. My heart is built to fight. My mind can get sicker than you can even dream of. So if you want to drown me in toxic, I will take you down with me. But on Collision, if anyone wants an eliminator match, I will show you exactly what I mean. Ooh, and for me, this TBS championship has been all about silencing doubt. Mercedes learned that, and Julia, I've been waiting 2 years for the opportunity to get in that ring, look you in the eyes, and do it again. So Saturday, you want a rematch? You got it. I cannot wait to powerbomb you in the middle of the ring and show you why the light always exposes the dark. Courtesy of the Sunshine State. Oh my God, I'm here for it, and I will also be there for it. And I didn't really think about what I was going to say, but Sky Blue, don't think we forgot about you and your little spooky self. If you try and get involved, I'm going to punch you in the face. Who are we? Hey, what do we have? And we have every title that you want. So let's go have some fun.
Fans, it didn't take long. Tony Khan has made it official for this Saturday night. Julia Hart looks to reclaim the TBS Championship from Willow Nightingale. Then 1 week from tonight, Austin, Texas. The AEW Women's World Championship on the line. The Toxic Spider, Tekla, challenges the Cosmic Killer, Chris Statlander, for the title. Great reception for the former AEW World Champion Kenny Omega. Josh Alexander, a blindside shot on Kenny Omega. Now driven into the apron. The step up was game plan. Oh, what a right hand by God. Yeah, he can handle it. The ball has been one point. It's legal. Up to this point,
I was going to say that, Excalibur. Don Callis engaged blows in because the bell hasn't sounded. Yeah, I was going to say it's great to see Kenny Omega back here wrestling on Dynamite. But man, he is in dire straits right now.
and it's awful to see Don Callis joining us back at the commentary desk.
Hello, Mr. Cheap Shot. Welcome back.
Hey, Don, I gotta tell you, that's a good game plan you had on Kenny. Vicious, Josh is coming from behind. And with that right hand, you still got it, bro. I think I hurt myself. Oh, wow. Kenny Omega, though, landing some right hands of his own. We had the battle of these two proud Canadian athletes. Back elbow. That's Alexander off. Omega! Impressive moves off the guardrail as usual. Kenny, very always super impressive.
I'll say this, and I'm loath to compliment Kenny Omega, but boy, he looks like he's in great shape. He looks like he's on his game.
Yes, he is.
He's in great shape and he's hungry. He wants the AEW World Championship. Kenny Omega, the only athlete to be a former AEW World Champion, AEW International Champion, AEW World Tag Team Champion, a two-time former AEW World Trios Champion. And he wants to add a second reign of the World Championship to that already impressive resume.
And his only singles loss on Dynamite came at the hands of you.
He's incapable of winning titles without me in his corner, and that's never happening, so he's in trouble right now.
Yeah, you drove a... We'll recall that.
Correct.
Yes.
Well said. Josh Alexander has been clear. He's been waiting 10 years to end the career of Kenny Omega, and tonight he gets his chance.
Kenny Omega, widely regarded as the best Canadian professional wrestler of his generation.
Absolutely.
Josh Alexander also happens to be in that same generation, Don. And that's a fact that has weighed on Alexander throughout his career.
Listen, I would put Kenny Omega in the same category as a Don Lee or Jonathan. I mean, Josh Alexander in the pantheon of Canadian wrestling is the best, in my opinion, to ever do it.
You're right. That's quite a bold statement. Is the screwdriver around here anyway?
You're about to find out.
Hey, Don, stick that screwdriver right in the leg of Shivani.
What the hell?
Kenny Omega, Kenny's going to fly. You could feel it. Alexander up to the apron, the boot to the face, but Alexander hung on to that top rope. Oh, he's in trouble. Alexander. Nice. Into the face, and Alexander scoops up Omega onto the territory for Kenny Omega, driven down, and fans, we're going to step away from the action for the next 90 seconds, but don't go anywhere. This battle with major title implications continues live on Dynamite.
Today, Let's Talk is giving you
a different kind of commercial break. A deep breathing exercise. Inhale. Hold. Exhale. And hold.
My kid wants peanut butter on pickles? My son will only eat dinosaur-shaped fruit. Apparently, strawberry yogurt can't have strawberries? My daughter asked for grapes instead of apples. How can I tell her that we can't afford them?
We can walk this road till our days grow old. In this life we've built together, and we just begun. The best is still yet to come.
Better health is a lifelong journey. Choose the right healthcare partner. MedCan.
This program may contain coarse language and scenes of violence that can be disturbing to some viewers. Discretion is advised.
Omega has his eyes on the AEW World Championship, but Josh Alexander would love nothing more than to not only take down Kenny Omega, but to take Omega out of the AEW Championship title picture, and he could be moments away from doing so. Alexander, lateral press, Omega.
For Kenny, not to exert more energy because when your core is affected, kicking out, you kick out from your core. Omega utilized that bottom rope as Albert. Yeah,
we've seen Josh Alexander targeting the midsection of Kenny Omega. Omega, of course, Tony, he has dealt with that disease, diverticulitis. He had, so many inches of his intestines removed from his stomach in that surgery that got him back into in-ring shape, but he's still battling through it.
Yeah, and it's amazing that he has fought his way back to get into wrestling shape once again.
Nothing is more amazing than what the Don Callis family has coming up. In fact, this Saturday on Collision, Dale and Davis are going to show FTR exactly who the top dogs around here. And Andrade, what a gift to pro wrestling he is. He's going to dismantle Magnus. And Proto Shida, that might be the hottest tag team of all time. We're going to show you something on Collision. And then 2 title matches on Dynamite. Look at this. And maybe the end of Kenny Omega as well.
Alexander has Omega up in the...
Yes.
And just crushing the abdomen of Kenny Omega. Alexander, 1, 2, and go Omega. Wow. Fighting for the pain.
I love it when they counted Kenny Omega out and he comes back each and every time.
Taz, are you excited that next week on Dynamite, the Don Callis family will go after the titles? Doyle and Davis, yes, Doyle and Davis after the tag titles, and El Clone will take the TNT title back for the Don Callis family against Briscoe. I'm thrilled.
I am happy to see that. I hope you guys are victorious and just have a plethora of titles.
All that live next Wednesday night on TBS and HBO Max. From Austin, Texas, as we make our return. But right now, Alexander with the head up.
And he's fighting.
And now Alexander into the steps and the ring post. Whoa.
After this should not be allowed. That's a stomping
suplex. And Alexander, an injury history of his own, Don, at one point had to step away to the ring due to damage to his neck.
He had a broken neck, not like Taz. I mean, you know what that's like, Taz. This kid came back just like you did.
And this might set him back, though.
That is a nasty landing. The back of your surgically repaired neck with Alexander.
Yeah, neck and shoulder region that time, though.
We all complain about it when we go after Kenny Omega's injuries, but when he does it, oh, it's fine.
Yeah, that's a double standard. You're right. Omega looking to
Josh Alexander. But that was a rough landing for Kenny Omega. Alexander bore the brunt of the impact.
Yep.
If we catch another look at it, Omega, his tailbone came down hard on the exposed from the floor.
Words on my mouth. The tailbone is exactly right, Excalibur. I think we might get a look at maybe hop up. It looked like that for sure on that dive. That was a nasty landing for Kenny. The adrenaline, sometimes when it's flowing, you don't feel that stuff.
Kenny looks explosive tonight, more so than I've seen him in several months.
He does. And he's, like you said, he's in great shape. You can tell just by looking at him.
How about that missile drop kick, guys?
To the back of the neck.
Omega, legs crossed, and
The neck breaker on Alexander. 1, 2. Alexander's turn to beat the count.
I think Kenny realized it'll take more than that to beat Josh Alexander. With Josh in trouble here, Don, just hanging on that middle rope.
Omega could be lining up. We've started Kenny's moves for many months.
The V trigger.
Alexander waiting for it. Answers Gary. Stuns Omega.
Right in the face.
Alexander, both men over the top. Is Kenny okay?
And
Bronca, I'm just checking on him. Take it easy.
There you go, Bryce Rensburg. Kenny hit very hard on his tailbone once again.
Why is the referee allowed to yell at guest commentators? What's going on here?
Look at this.
Oh, Josh. Omega coming down hard, and luckily Bryce Rensburg had his eyes glued to Don Callis to prevent any malfeasance or foul play. Alexander and Omega now on the outside. Yeah, both struggling to get to their feet. Of our desk here on Dynamite. Solid shot. Yeah, right in front of us. It is physical for sure.
Yeah, the heavy blows, each man keeps coming back.
Kenny's feeling it right now, but so is Josh.
God, I love this.
10 years of pent-up frustration.
The action that we see on Dynamite and Collision, back and forth they go.
Not elbow tap, those are right hands. I mean, wearing headgear helps Josh a little bit on those forearm shots by Kenny. But they're impactful. I'm looking right at it.
Kenny grew up in the street of Winnipeg fighting in 40 behind or so. Alexander taking tears in the eyes of a man. What is this? Stop the screen! There he goes! Running for the hills. As Omega pursuing down onto the crowd. A yellow streak behind Don Callis and a brown streak either way. He's out of the range of Kenny Omega, and Omega returning his attention to Josh Alexander. That got pretty wild, and he's still wild. Alexander, though, ankle locked out as Omega was trying to enter the ring. Alexander, smashing the ankle against the ring apron.
Alexander did a great job of staying away from Kenny's right leg that time. Being able to hook onto the left leg.
As we have seen it since Josh Alexander has entered AEW, he is so dangerous with that ankle lock. He is excellent with it for sure. And these two guys are just tagging each other heavily here. And Alexander, attention to reintroduce Kenny Omega to the ring the hard way. But Omega trying to fight it off. Alexander.
What's wrong, Don?
Chase me hop in. Dragon screw.
I'm glad you wore a brown suit.
And Omega coming in hot here.
Alexander helps him to the floor.
And what a shot right there. What impact by Alexander. As you mentioned, Don, Josh Alexander just waited years, more than a decade, for this opportunity against Kenny Omega.
He's been waiting a long time, that's for sure.
And in one fell swoop, Alexander could not only
Takedown.
Go finish him off.
Takedown.
Bring it home to daddy.
Bring it.
Wow, here comes. Escapes. Great toughness by Josh. Yeah, you can see Josh getting ready to kick out, pushing out that time. Uh-oh, here we go.
With Alexander on the shoulders.
No. Go 1, 2. Kenny Omega wants a world title shot. I think he's getting himself back ready to get that world title shot, no doubt.
And that's going to be extra sweet for Kenny Omega, not only putting himself back within potentially striking distance of the AEW World Championship, but also getting a pinfall victory over the man. As we see the World Champion MJF looking on, Kenny Omega earning the pinfall victory tag over the man that broke the leg of Kenny's best friend, Kota Ibushi.
Absolutely, some redemption for Shaw. What a physical battle. Great match by both men for Shaw.
Kenny Omega victorious and fans, you are watching All Elite Wrestling on CBS, brought to you by Progressive Insurance, offering 24/7 protection when you bundle home, auto, and motorcycle. You can learn more at Progressive.com. Kenny Omega requesting the microphone and taking center stage.
Uncle Don, I'll give you credit. You struck while the iron was hot. You struck knowing that I wasn't at my full potential, knowing that I was nowhere near 100%. But in my new home of Orlando, Florida, yes, I do live here now. I am happy to report that I haven't felt this good in years. You don't have one member, not even one, on your roster, Don, that can beat me at where I am at right now. So quit while you're ahead, or lick your wounds and come back for me after I win the heavyweight championship belt. I love to sit and talk your ear off all night long, but unfortunately, I must bid you adieu. So goodbye, mwah, and good night, bang!
Kenny Omega reaffirming his commitment to winning the AEW World Championship for a second time. But Omega, we want to take a look at this. Last week, MJF scored an impressive victory over Bandito to defend the AEW World Championship. And our very own Taz broke it down. Let's take a look.
And a great match for the AEW World Championship. Let's break down how MJF utilized two great submission holds to retain his world title. As Bandito goes for the win with the cover, MJF kicks out, playing possum, getting quick wrist control, turns Bandito to his belly, applies his salt of the earth armbar, which is called in the sport of judo, Ude Hishige Wakakatame. With perfect figure four grip on the wrist, MJF has all of his body weight driving into his opponent's lower back and side, which creates more pressure on Bandito's shoulder and elbow joints. MJF realizes Bandito is trying to get to the bottom rope to break the hold, so he drags him back towards the middle of the ring and quickly transitions, stepping over the arm, which makes the hold extremely tight. Then MJF, with an S grip, pulls back on the head of Bandito into a perfect lapel lock, which gets him the victory. Fact is, the world champion is better than you, and you know it.
The double cheesy melted McDonald's, 2 juicy 100% Canadian beef patties, layers of cheesy goodness, topped with pickles and 2 kinds of onions. Try it today only at McDonald's.
Today, Bell Let's Talk is giving you a different kind of commercial break. A moment to feel joy. Think of someone you love. Imagine their voice, their smile, their energy. Why not take the time today to tell that person how important they are to you?
This April, Canada will live an elite experience when AEW returns. On Wednesday, April 1st, Dynamite and Collision are live from Canada West in Winnipeg. Then on Wednesday, April 8th, Edmonton is where the best wrestling Dynamite comes to Rogers Place. And for the first time ever, Vancouver hosts an AEW pay-per-view event. AEW Dynasty live Sunday, April 12th. AEW comes to Canada this April. Tickets to all events available now at AEWGIS.com.
The all-new Hyundai Palisade Hybrid. If Connor McDavid and Connor Bedard had childhood ambitions to become architects, CIBC would work with them every step of the way. Or if they wanted to be mechanics, we have a personalized plan, just like we'll have a plan for your ambitions too. CIBC, ambitions made real.
You okay? All good. We've got crash assist with Bel Direct.
Hey, we have crash assist too.
Hey, they also have crash assist.
Hey, you get the crash alert.
Instantly, in real-time guidance.
Us too.
Do we have crash assist?
No, we don't have Bel Direct.
They've already sent a tow.
I think we just found our ski squad.
Can we go skiing too?
Who knows? I'm still on hold.
Getting help should be simple. Getting more from your insurance with free crash assist actually is simple. Bel Direct. Insurance simplified.
Swiss Chalet's 2 Can Dine for $19.99 is here. Enjoy 2 quarter chicken dinners with 2 sides, 2 buns, and 2 chalet sauces. That's right, for only $19.99. For 3 weeks only, 2 Can Dine. Hurry in to Swiss Chalet.
Save up. Treat yourself. Burger King's got you covered with the new limited time $2, $3, $4 deal on now. With big savings on these cravings. Only available at Burger King Canada until February 2nd.
Memory of a Killer. Tonight premiere begins Sunday right after the NFL game on CTV.
This program may contain coarse language and scenes of violence that can be disturbing to some viewers. Discretion is advised.
Welcome back to AEW Dynamite Live on TBS and HBO Max. Now we turn our attention to the tag team division of the all-elite women.
This is a tag team bout Simmer and Paul. Introduce you first. Penelope Ford and Megan Lee.
Tony, it seemed bleak for Penelope Ford. The arm injury was thought to keep her out of action for the better part of 2026, but some diligent recovery work by her and a lucky break, well, no pun intended, for Penelope Ford. Saw her return to action this past Saturday at Collision in impressive fashion.
Yeah, it was a big win for the Megasters and for Penelope. Penelope looked great. She was out for 87 days after that torn UCL, the elbow injury. Now she's back, and they've got, boy, no cliche, Taz, they really got their work cut out for them in this tag team match.
I don't disagree. Absolutely. Becoming the inaugural AEW Women's World Tag Team Champions. that opportunity, but coming in straight into battle here tonight, looking to get the revenge against these women that have just been hunting them for months as Penelope Ford and Megan Bain.
Absolutely, and now here you go. We're battling it up right here. Replacing the team that was denied their place in the tournament because of Penelope's injury. And you know what? It's very difficult, as you know, to roll in the ring when your opponent is taking over you. That's what they tried to do, and now they've taken the advantage.
Shirakawa, that kick to the face. Toni Storm, kick to the chest, and now combination offense from the timeless love. Splash of the Megasis one. Oh, kicking out at one is Megan Bain. Tag made to Toni Storm as Bain is approaching the corner, perhaps thinking of a tag to Penelope Ford. I'll have to wait for that double hammer throw into the ropes. Nice trip by Shirakawa. Storm drop kick.
Yeah, a little misdirection action there by the timeless love bombs.
Shirakawa over the top. Cover made by Toni Storm. One, two.
Well, Megan Bain is so powerful. The strength in that lady is super impressive. So I think it's smart, you know, for Storm and Nina to double up on her. Yeah, to keep her down, Taz. I agree. Megasis was just trying to pull herself up. Look how powerful she still is.
Double hammer throw. Bain into the ropes. Comes back. Takes down Shirakawa. Toni Storm on the move. Intercepted by Bain. And Megan Bain, the following slam.
Well done by Megan right there. Megan had 28 wins in 2025, the most for any woman in AEW.
I would say until Chris Statlander came along, Megan Bain perhaps gave Toni Storm trouble in Storm's AEW Women's World Championship title reign. And Megan Bain, the power was such, Taz, that she threw Shirakawa over Toni Storm.
That was a nasty landing right there. Yeah, Tony's still checking in with Nina. Man, you were right, Taz.
I was saying how powerful that Megan Bain is, and it could be a case of she doesn't even know her own strength.
I think you might be right about that. I mean, look, you can see right here, completely over the top. I think she wanted to, two for the price of one, throw her, meaning Nina, into Tony, but man, she's so powerful. Chucked her right over her head. It's crazy.
So wait a second. Not throwing people. Penelope Ford thrown over the top into Storm, into Shirakawa. And we've seen the profound concern that Toni Storm has for Mina Shirakawa. How will that play into this match as this tag team grudge match continues live from Orlando?
Timeless love bombs have been won.
The truck with road presence. The truck with a sport performance hood. 20-inch all-black aluminum wheels. Rugged black grille. And it comes with Canada's best full-size truck limited powertrain warranty. The new 2026 Ram 1500 Black Express. Starting at $56,995.
Today, Bell Let's Talk is giving you a different kind of commercial break, so you can take a moment to release the tension in your neck and shoulders. Take a deep breath. Roll your shoulders back. Breathe out. Tilt your head to one side, then the other. Let your body relax.
At Little Caesars, our dough is made fresh in store, and our pizzas are made with 100% real Canadian cheese. 2 flavorful pizzas, one unbeatable deal. Get 2 for $15, hot and ready medium classics for a limited time only. Hot and ready.
You okay? All good. We've got Crash Assist with Bel Air Direct.
Hey, we have Crash Assist too.
Hey, they also have Crash Assist.
Hey, you get the crash alert.
Instantly, in real-time guidance.
Us too.
Do we have Crash Assist?
No, we don't have Bel Air Direct.
They've already sent a tow.
I think we just found our ski squad.
Can we go skiing too?
Who knows? I'm still on hold.
Getting help should be simple. Getting more from your insurance with free crash assist actually is simple. Bel Air Direct. Insurance simplified.
It's mesmerizing. Cleaning that greasy mess with Dawn Platinum.
And not even scrubbing.
Well, fluff my feathers. It cuts through the slimy stuff better than their old dish soap, removing 99% of grease. That's why only Dawn is trusted to save wildlife.
When you know you're getting very high fiber from Kellogg's Mini Wheats, it shows. On my ball.
What you know about my drip? My wardrobe just fit pops.
High fives.
Life is watching those small moments turn into big plays. Protect what matters most. Get a game plan for your life with Sun Life.
This program may contain coarse language and scenes of violence that could be disturbing to some viewers. Discretion is advised.
Welcome back to AEW Dynamite. We are witnessing a tag team battle between the Timeless Love Bombs, Megan Bayne and Penelope Ford, and Mina Shirakawa, showing off her toughness, but this could be in the cover. And Shirakawa, after that nasty spill on the floor, Penelope Ford and Megan Bayne, as they have not relented singling out Shirakawa.
No, you are correct. They have been all over Mina. And Toni Storm is itching to get in this match badly. She knows she needs to somehow, some way, get Mina to her, meaning Storm, to get tagged in.
Look at that Megan who looked right at Toni Storm and said, I hate you.
We got a miss by Bayne, and Shirakawa, though, can't make it to the corner. Wow. And the waistline, German suplex.
And that released German suplex, I should say. Mina landing extremely hard.
The rough landings for Shirakawa continue, but it's into the ring. Great agility, great footwork.
And a great defensive move too, man.
Mina, and now Mina Shirakawa to the top. It takes Megan Bayne off of her feet. The door is open for Mina Shirakawa to tag in time with Toni Storm.
Well, she had that burst of energy Mina did, and now she's just exhausted, but she's making her way to Storm.
And can she make the call? Can she make the tag before it's legal? But so is Toni Storm. Series of drop kicks from Toni Storm. Penelope Ford whipped all over the ring.
Snap hands for everybody. Look at that.
And Toni Storm, the high boot, drops Penelope to her knees. And a German suplex this time from Toni Storm. The elbow strike off Megan Bayne. Where's
Tony's fired up here, guys.
In the corner. Tag out to Mina Shirakawa. But Bayne creeping in and sent Toni Storm head first into Shirakawa.
I believe that the head went to the knee that time. I'm not sure, but look at Toni come back.
Oh, bridge. And the second time is Love Bombs.
Trying for a couple of close-ups, I do believe.
Attacks. And they're not done yet. Shirakawa climbing the ropes and taking a huge risk to the outside.
She has it. She's shifting the momentum. Her and Storm, they have shifted the momentum in this match.
Now returned to the ring is Penelope Ford. She's legal for the opposition of Mina and Toni. And from the top, Shirakawa covers but Megan Bayne just narrowly broke that up.
That match almost ended right there.
That's right. That was a nick of time. I didn't think she'd make it. I could see that she was rolling in, but she was there.
Roundhouse kick, but not high enough. I think that might have caught Bayne on the shoulder.
Bayne, she's so tall. Leading the back, boot to the face.
Just one on Mina Shirakawa.
Yeah, let's add to this the punishment that Mina's taken already.
And Bayne throwing her own partner into Shirakawa, the cutter. Toni Storm this time just
taken down for showing this tag match. Rolling elbow strike. Shot out before, but Bane comes in, powerful shot of her own. Tony DDT, Wilson. Bane on the crown of her head. Manabe though, stunner. What an evasive move by Ford. Hurricane, the spinning back fist. And now Mina Shirakawa likes to use that figure four to finish off her opponent. Steps through, but Bane. She took too long. She showed that it took too long.
That's right, and she was stuck in, Taz. She couldn't move away.
Shirakawa left her head exposed. Megan Bane made her pay, and now, oh God, this is dangerous. And now Bane to the top. Oh, day device. 1, 2, 3. But here's Marina Shafir. She's the referee didn't see it. He's counting the pinfall, but Marina Shafir came in, locked in the mother's milk on Timeless Tony Storm.
Oh, he was trying to make a save, too, to prevent it. It's not even making the save. Anyway you cut it, that was a big win for Penelope and Megan Bane.
An impressive performance from Penelope Ford and Megan Bane. A big assist from the problem, Marina Shafir. Who fans this past Friday night in Mexico City, Arena Mexico, Robert Strong became the #1 contender for Claudio Castagnoli's CML World Heavyweight Championship. Let's take a look.
Roger Strong, a huge congratulations to you in Arena Mexico. You defeated Edges there to become the #1 contender to Claudio Castagnoli's CML World Heavyweight Championship.
I told you I wasn't done with you and the Death Riders. Stick of your sticking your nose to our business.
For the CML World Heavyweight Championship, Claudio will defend against Roderick Strong on Collision.
That championship is mine.
This Saturday night on TNT HBO Max, Claudio Castagnoli, Roderick Strong for the CML World Heavyweight Championship. Plus, top contender for the EW World Tag Team Championship, Davis and Doyle will be in action. And the Don Callis families on Friday, El Idolo takes on Magnus from CML. And speaking of the family, Kenosuke Takeshita, Kyle Fletcher taking on Austin, Billy Gunn, the undefeated duo, and AEW Women's World Champion Chris Statlander battles Isla Dawn and the Hangman Adam Page. Fury Shibata of the Up, plus its official TBS title match, Roland Engel, Julia Hart one-on-one. Then 1 week from tonight, Dynamite live from Austin, Texas, Mark Briscoe, El Pro, TNT Championship title, TR Jason Doyle, Tag Team Championship, and Statlander, title of AEW Women's World Championship. 3 huge title matches, matches live in Austin. Coming up next, our main event, Swerve Strickland, the Jet Kevin Knight, 1-on-1, live from Orlando. Don't go anywhere.
I love the winter weather. Can get together. There's nothing sweeter. I know when it's nice and cold. I can hold my
You know what sounds good after so many years on the ice? Some time on the ice.
I love the winter.
This January, it's Pasta Tuesday every day at Boston Pizza. Our pastas start at just $11.99 all month long. Create your own or go gourmet for a little extra. Plus, the deal continues every Tuesday all year. Hungry for saucy savings? Hungry for BP.
It started with a few strands, then a few more, until it was everywhere, except where it belonged. Stop the shedding with Pantene Abundant and Strong System, powered by Pro Vitamins and niacinamide to strengthen scalp's hold at the root and reduce hair fall by 85%. For fuller, denser hair at a fraction of the cost. Stop the shedding with Pantene.
I'd do anything.
Surprise!
Surprise! We got a dog.
Aw, new pet? Let's go to PetSmart. We've got literally anything you need. And make life easier with AutoShip, so you never run out. Oh, PetSmart. Anything for pets.
It's 10 feet. One shot makes you a soup for 24 hours.
Waiting for the break of day.
Have fun, you two. Bye.
Oh. Getting up to splash my face. Wanting just to stay away. Should I try to do so?
Team's looking hungry.
It's almost ready.
Ouch. That's a big fumble. He checked. Put Gemini in.
Help fix spicy chili.
I got you. That sour cream should help.
Dairy-free.
Try lime juice instead.
Let her cook. Nice. Pixel in the clutch.
Google Pixel 10.
Even better on Bell. Oh, you ain't playing, Jack.
Sounds like Ojo time. Feel the fun with all the latest slots and live casino games with no wagering requirements. Groovy.
This January, it's Pasta Tuesday every day at Boston Pizza. Our pastas start at just $11.99 all month long. Create your own or go gourmet for a little extra. Plus, the deal continues every Tuesday all year. Hungry for saucy savings? Hungry for BP.
There's a hit piece out on us. You should get out before the end. Whose end?
This program may contain coarse language and scenes of violence that could be
disturbing to some viewers. Discretion is advised.
great time to be a part of AEW. Kevin Knight's got a lot of confidence for a young man. Why not? He's a champion right now, Taz.
He is. He definitely is. Listen, I don't like either of these people. Okay? I don't. Okay? But I respect their abilities. I will call this match like a professional. But Swerve was one half of the men who tried to end my own family, my son's career, thank you, a couple of weeks ago. But I'll be a pro here and call this match the right way. That's right.
Okay, well, let me say this is a very important match for Swerve. We've seen Kenny Omega with a win already tonight. And as everybody's trying to line up to get a world title shot, we even saw Brody King earlier.
Well, that was a nice overhook into a fireman's carry, transitioning to a front headlock by Strickland.
Kevin Knight tried to escape, but Swerve sticking on the jet.
Ground him. I think it's smart already what Strickland's trying to do.
Sending Kevin Knight.
You don't want to let Kevin Knight get airborne. You just know that. He's a dynamic athlete, Kevin Knight.
Fans are off to a hot start in 2026, and that heat wave continues as we head into the month of March. Just announced on AEWTIX.com on Wednesday, March 11th, we'll be in San Jose, California. You can use pre-sale code AEWTV. Scan the QR code or AEWTIX.com. Then we'll be in the Save Mart Center in Fresno, California. Swerve takes down Night again on Wednesday, March 18th. And then Wednesday, March 25th, Roy Wilkins Auditorium. We return to St. Paul, Minnesota. And then Saturday, March 28th, the Alliance Powerhouse in Cedar Rapids, Iowa for Collision. AEWTIX.com. AEWTV is your code for all the action in the month of March.
Single leg right there by Strickland.
Strickland attempted by Kevin Knight. Leapfrog up and over the top. Swerve sends Knight into the rope. Follows track. Knight holds on. Applying pressure to the shoulders for Strickland.
Kevin doing a little posing right there, trying to maybe trying to show up Swerve or not.
The guy I don't like. No. He's sketchy. He's always been sketchy.
Swerve vaults over the top. Lands on his feet, but Kevin Knight through the ropes. No, Swerve sidesteps. Knight up the top. Swerve and take himself a range for Kevin Knight. Has tremendous range.
Crazy impressive right there.
He made a big mistake. Two great moves to evade Kevin Knight, but then turned his back. And there was the turn to back.
And that is so quick. So athletic and fast. I mean, it's tough.
The frog splash into the crossbody. And Kevin Knight, Kevin Knight.
Mocking and stealing, what do they call that?
Because he's just
gritty, right? Is that
gritty,
yeah, I know this stuff, bro.
He sure did.
He sure did. Swerve Shabani thinks it's a drink.
I sure do. You know what? We've got to give props to Kevin Knight after the Classic that had wins over Okada, wins over Darby Allin, 20-minute draw with power. You can see, and now, champion, you can see the confidence that he has.
Swerve Strickland, confident in his own right, and now we'll be looking to shorten the career of the
drop to the floor. Landing right here to our right. That was a big backdrop. Off the steps. Watch out here, Strickland.
Leaping off the ring apron, delivering the drop kick. MJF looks on as the action continues live on Dynamite. Don't go anywhere.
Today, Bella's
Talk is giving you a different kind of commercial break. So you can take a moment to slow down and reconnect with yourself. Look at the circle as you breathe in deeply. Exhale. Imagine each ray of light as a calm, warm breath flowing through your body.
Save up, treat yourself. Burger King's got you covered with the new limited time $2, $3, $4 deal on now, with big savings on these cravings. Only available at Burger King Canada until February 2nd.
This April, Canada will live an elite experience when AEW returns. On Wednesday, April 1st, Dynamite and Collision are live from Canada Life Center in Winnipeg. Then on Wednesday, April 8th, Edmonton is where the best wrestle as Dynamite comes to Rogers Place. And for the first time ever, Vancouver hosts an AEW pay-per-view event. AEW Dynasty, live Sunday, April 12th. AEW comes to Canada this April. Tickets to all events available now at AEWTIX.com.
Your money has a job to do. And that's to give you the life you've always imagined. A boring life? No. That was never in the cards. Your money today should set you up for the milestones of tomorrow. Grow old, not boring.
When it all comes together, it could mean you're ready to talk to your doctor about Wegovy. Ask for Wegovy by name. Visit wegovy.ca for savings.
Incoming dishes! Doc! Dawn Power Wash flies through 99% of grease and grime in half the time.
Yeah, it absorbs grease 5 times faster. It even replaces multiple cleaning products.
Ooh, those suds got game.
Dawn Power Wash, the better grease getter.
Does the name Michael Mason ring any bells?
He was our gold standard, and then he wrote the rules. Wish I could tell you life would always be fair, but you already know the truth. Throw everything you've got at him. The only way that I can protect you is to stop the people that are doing this.
The girl is his Achilles heel.
I need a way out.
Shelter. Only in theaters January 30th.
911 Nashville, all new. Thursday at 9:10 Mountain on CTV.
This program may contain coarse language and scenes of violence that may be disturbing to some viewers. Discretion is advised.
Wrestling battling it out tonight on our main event. Swerve Strickland looks to work himself back into the title picture for the AEW World Championship. Kevin Knight wants that same opportunity. What better way to do so than taking down former champion of Swerve Strickland in control of this match. And that was impressive how quick Strickland got into that backbreaker there and really working on the middle of the body of Kevin. Super impressive how quick they did that.
If you call taking a young man to school is what we're singing right now.
I mean, it hasn't been one-sided, Tony, but it's been a bit lopsided at least the last few minutes. Pretty three-pointer, shoot a three-pointer? I was going to line myself.
Oh, between the circles. But you know what? Swerve is feeling confident and cocky right now.
I know he's going for a half crab, but he's got beginnings of it. I put the knee in the back, but here, maybe he's going to step over it, but I guess not. Maybe freeing some of those up kicks, but Swerve has to step over Strickland and have some of that right leg.
We talked enough about how much power Swerve came back from his injury with. Bulk up to 240 pounds, solid.
For Swerve, the extra size did not seem to have slowed him down in the least. Kevin Knight dangerous. Not to lose some elbow strikes. Swerve leaving his jaw open into a dangerous proposition, Taz. Yeah, it is. When you're finally got to keep hitting it. Hitting a right hand right in the jaw. He's got the hell of a forearm. He's going to punch you in the face now. Oh, Swerve intercepts. Moves through. And now Swerve coming. Swerve Strickland. And the desperation move test, but it worked. The beautiful counter by Knight. And as you see, the world champion, MJF, watching on. He's studying. That man is a genius right there. MJF is calculated. He's dissecting everything Strickland's doing right now. I promise you in his head. Knight slipped underneath the kick from Swerve Strickland. Back to the ropes. The leaps over the strength. And now the elbows. Have Swerve reeling a bit. Knight up and over. Leaves his feet, takes down Swerve Strickland. A solid strike for the Jet. Lots of impact on that jumping clothesline by the Jet.
MJF, as you mentioned, Taz, the AEW World Champion. Now he is surrounded by so many potential challengers for that title. Knight with a splash. Moving home. Swerve. Rolls through. Nice. Flatliner by Swerve. That hit his block right there. By Swerve. Definitely. Yeah, Kevin Knight cannot even get to his feet. That finally gets up. All attempted. Knight was ready for the splash. Across the spine. Knight. Leg hook over Knight, but Swerve able to kick out. You can see him pushing out on the one count. Yeah, if that household would have hit, though, I think Knight would have been toast there. And again, watching on. I'm telling you, every move, every step Strickland's taking is going through this morning. He's kind of concerned about what he's seeing. The job. Kevin Knight, yeah, MJF, we can see the facial expression, the body language become more pensive as this match continues. And then Knight into the corner. Swerve maneuvering Knight up. Legs over the top rope. Very dangerous. You can do a lot of different things here. They're all dangerous. I don't know if he's going for a half dozen, half suplex, or drag a suplex up there. Kevin Knight has no intention of finding out as Knight. Wow, you're right. That's what it was. And we are past the top of the hour. Stay with us. And what does it take? Second time he's just pushed out using his upper body. No kick, just a push. Oh boy, MJF standing up, man. He wants Kevin Knight to wrap it up. He wants Knight to put Strickland away and take him out of the AEW World Championship title picture. Right on back of him with that powerbomb on top of him, then that jumping DDT on top of Strickland's head. Unlike MJF, I want to go on, man. Thrust kick that one to the midsection of Swerve. And now Knight looking at leaping DDT on the apron, but Swerve, oh God, the power and the... Oh. Yeah, just roll the kid in right now. That's got to be it. Look, operator was checking out Kevin Knight. And that was a really nasty landing. Swerve taking a moment. All right, what's he doing, Swerve? What's he doing? I don't know how dangerous Strickland can be. Kevin Knight could be finding out firsthand. I think the focus is looking at the world title shot, but this is looking beyond that. Everything. Kevin Knight is done. Did you see how Swerve was standing at the apron, just pausing? I don't know what was going through his mind, but there was something. I thought he was going to go back and attack Kevin Knight once again. Now, all the others up to 7 now. Now Victory's looking for his Strickland. Yeah. And the kid's coming back. No, he's not. Oh. Barely beats the count. And I think Swerve, as he claps at the effort for Kevin Knight, I think Swerve, he's sending a message to MJF. If I'm willing to do this to a man that I respect like Kevin Knight, think of what I do to you, MJF. It's very quiet, Excalibur, you are right. 450 to the back, dragon sleeper. And the injured neck of Kevin Knight's head. That's a nasty hold. And the way he has it applied, even if he gets his legs in there, it actually makes it more nasty. We don't need to. I think Knight's going to be done here, guys. This is a really tight hold. Swerve wrenching back, Knight fading. Knight's got to get his hands off of the body, get the bicep off your throat. On Swerve, he allowed Knight to get back up to his feet. Perhaps a misstep by Swerve. I think Knight fought his way up, to be honest. That's what it looked like. Trying to get the knee up to the head of Swerve, could not.
and Knight. Now going to the high rent district, the tippy top, the penthouse, if you will. But something tells me not for long. Oh, that is so dangerous for both men, obviously. Knight, some well-placed right hands allow him to escape the grip of Swerve Strickland.
Oh.
Fighting. Double strikes. Kevin Knight will not be denied. No, Swerve finds his feet, but to the midsection.
Kevin Knight is actually pretty good.
Both men bumped
It is actually really good.
Knight misses, Swerve misses.
Oh!
Timing, anticipation. Oh, God. He's not done. He has Knight up.
That was a really good match.
Well, that was a classic, gentlemen. MJF, the world champion. Man, I don't know what's going through his head right now, but I'll certainly. What a great match. MJF surrounded on all sides by elite level competition that have that man and the
The Dynamite was pretty good tonight. Lots of matches. Not much fillers or stories.
Better be careful. Fans, thank you for joining us here tonight. We'll see you this Saturday for Collision.
Collision's looking like it's going to be a good show, so I'm going to try to review that. I'm going to try to watch that live, see if I can find a live stream. Yeah, until then, I'll see you in the next video. I may do a review on this tomorrow. I'll have time, but yeah, we'll see. And I'll see you in the next video.